everyone. Welcome to Coco's Chaos Podcast, where if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. But I think we should start something anyway. Yo, welcome everyone to Coco's Chaos Podcast. I'm Coco, and here we will be having the chaos. That is everything that is going on in my mind and with everyone else. Here, this is a safe space. We don't do any judgments here. We're open. But I do want to say that today's episode is titled "What You're Waiting For," meaning what's holding you up, what's stopping you from moving forward, moving on with your plans and your progress. And I know I get stunted sometimes, but I do have somebody coming in today who I know for a fact does not get stunted. She don't let nothing stop her. She move on with the program in spite of. So I really respect her on a whole level. So she is somebody I really needed on this show. But pretty much to level out with y'all, even starting this podcast was the issue for me. Getting in my head what needs to happen here. I need a logo, this, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, it don't matter how I started. I just needed to get it done. So for me, I have certain people in my life who actually lit the spark. Who literally lit the candle for me to move on, and she's one of these people. And yeah, man, we starting bigger and better things on this side. So if you're ready for Coco's chaos, if you open to most things, like I'm open to a lot of things, open to talk, have a conversation. I know if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing, but I always like to start things anyway. Play a devil's advocate, kind of always pose the question. So here we posing questions. We stirring things up on this side. So yeah, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna bring this person in so you can see who I'm really dealing with. Somebody who's in my circle. We don't deal with low vibrations over here. She moves on a high link. So yeah, well, here go my girl, B, the esthetician, my loctician, my girl. Here she is, B McGee.
Hey
What?
girl. What's up? What's up?
B, bruh.
What's up, my girl?
Man, you're what's up. You're what's up. And I need to book you anyway to get me together.
I got
You feel
you.
me? I need you to help
hmm
me get together. You the only one.
I got you.
So that I allow in my hair and on my face. You
Okay.
the
You
only
can't
one.
trust everybody.
Can't trust everybody. No
Mm-mm.
indeed. No indeed. And my circle is tight. You
Okay,
heard me?
real tight.
My circle is tight. So yeah, I wanted to talk to you about how you got started. Like, really, what
Mhm.
was when you were sitting down and you were thinking about it, what you wanted to do and how you wanted to do it when you made up your mind? Was it anything that you felt like held you up? Like, was it your
Well,
mental?
yeah, and I mean I think that's for all people. You just you hold your own self back. It's all about what you think in your head about what you can't do. And you can't know that you could do it unless you try to do it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fail at some things, and I'm the type of person, try something else. Something's gonna click, something's gonna work for you, and whatever works for you works for you. It may not work for the next person, but it works for you. So you can't not do nothing unless you try. You gotta try.
Right, right. And
I'm big
that
on
be
that.
man, and that's what I know. Like that's what I know.
hmm
Even when it comes down to me, if I make my mind up and say, okay, I'm gonna go eat at a restaurant alone. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Bruh, by the time I get ready to, I be in my head like, I'm gonna be looking crazy. I'm gonna be looking
Everybody gonna be
lonely.
looking at me.
Yeah, everybody gonna be looking at me. So I change my mind. I do something else. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, but
it's like,
you
man,
shouldn't do that though. You shouldn't do that.
exactly,
hmm
exactly. See, that's what I'm
hmm
saying. That kind of stuff wouldn't stop you. You know, like that's what I value. That's what I value. Oh, we lost her for a second. There
Yeah, I
she go.
got you. I'm back.
Yeah, like that'd be my whole thing. Like something stop my mind stopping me from actually, and then I'd be mad at myself when I don't do it.
Yeah, yeah, because it's a mind thing too, and then it's also about being comfortable with being alone and being with yourself. You know, you got to be at peace with self, and that's just catering to yourself, self love. You know, I'm gonna go out to eat. That's you treating yourself. It shouldn't be nothing
Right.
about, oh, if they look at me, you treat yourself. So like if nobody else gonna do it, you're gonna sit home and not, what I'm saying, not do what you love to do for yourself and have that same feeling, you know what I'm saying? So I've eaten out by myself, even while I was pregnant with my baby. I went into nobody wanted to go eat with me. And I was in there big pregnant eating at a table alone. And everybody was like, "Oh, you're so good. I couldn't do it." And I'm like,
Right.
"Well, I mean, I'm just ordering food and I'm eating." And then they had a nice little movie on TV. So I was good. I was good.
See that so some people get overwhelmed by that. That's what I'm saying. Like we
Mhm.
have to learn how to get that push through. You know what
Right,
I
right.
mean? Like
Mhm.
even starting this, I was so nervous. I'm like, man, I don't know if I don't know if I want people looking at me like that, but I feel like I'm so in the shadows that I feel like I need to say something. It's certain things
Mhm.
that need to
Mhm.
be touched on that's not touched
Yeah, get
on.
out your comfort zone. Get out your
Yeah.
comfort zone.
And now that
Mhm.
I've seen you do it, I've seen a couple other
Mhm.
people do it, and it's like,
You could
people,
do it.
girl, yeah, like, are you really the only problem? Once you realize it's you kind of get mad, like, girl,
Right, right. You holding yourself back.
yeah, it's really just you.
It's really just you.
You the only problem. So yeah, like get out there and do that. Like when you
Mhm.
said you was going, I knew it was
Mhm.
something that you said. I remember hearing you say it. And
Mhm.
when I turned around, you was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go to school." School? You going to school for? What you in school? And he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to school for." Girl, congratulations. I mean, just was moving. Even with the pregnancy, nothing stalled. You know what
Mhm.
I'm
Nothing.
saying?
Mhm.
That is so inspirational. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Just to see somebody go through that,
Mhm.
you know, girl, you're one of a kind.
And you know what? It honestly stems from being younger, and not having a really good relationship with my mom. And not feeling like I had that village everybody described. So being
Right.
as though I didn't have that village, I had to be that village for myself. And basically, as I grew, I built my own village of people that I trusted
Mm,
around me that was not kin to me. Most of the people that I'm around are not even my family. You know what I'm saying? It's just a village that
word,
I've built that I've been comfortable with.
word.
So that's really where my push always came from, always knowing that at the end of the day, you really only have self, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes
What's up? Right.
you are not always dealt a good hand, and everybody isn't dealt the same hand. And I was one of the people that was blessed with one of those, hard hands.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
it's always giving me that push. And then, also being a mom and, not having that gym that I was missing with my mom. I just wanted to make sure always gave that to my own kids. So if I
Mm,
push, my kids gonna push. They're gonna only
right,
mimic what they see me doing. So they know
right.
their mama a go getter. So I know I'm not raising no kids that don't know that they can do something, anything. It don't
Yeah.
matter what it is. So
Yes,
yeah, that's where it comes from, girl. That's where it comes from.
that part, and to be on the outside of you, bruh, you can
Mhm.
completely see that resilience, like, it glow on you
Mhm.
like everything else, you know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
So, bruh, like, you saying it, you also living it, that's why you
Mhm.
on here, you know what I'm saying? Like, you walking like you
Right.
talking, like, for real,
Okay. Yeah, you have to.
that ain't nothing to play with, you know?
Mhm.
Like, it's the same thing on my side, like, I saw my mom working 2 jobs, 2 and a half, like, what
Mhm.
you can't tell me now that I'm older, I'm gonna do the same thing. When it
Exactly.
when it
Exactly.
came down to actually doing something on the side like this, like people say like a side hustle, a side thing,
Mhm.
because it was mine, bruh, my heart felt like
Mhm.
it was gonna fall out my ass. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like it was
Right.
like, oh, okay, so this is my responsibility, like it's all
Mhm.
mine. And then I started getting
Mhm.
nervous, like if it ever took off, would I want that responsibility of even
Right.
success? You know what I'm
And
saying?
then it's just I think it's just the doubt in your mind that you probably what may happen or what you can't do, but you're never gonna know until you do it. Just do it.
Right.
You know,
So it's
see
so
where it
you saying it
goes. If you
so you
go
saying
far,
it's
go
all a
far.
learning curve. It's all a
Yes,
learning curve, everything.
everything is a learning curve. Everything you do, everything you decide to put energy into, you either gonna learn from you're gonna learn from it, and you can either grow from it or grow into it. You know what I'm saying? So I
Word.
think that if it's something that you want to do and you have the passion for it now, as long as you feed that passion, you're gonna love it. And if it grows, that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't that little voice in your head that's telling you maybe I don't want you do want it. You know what I'm saying? Because you wouldn't put the
Mm,
effort that you put into it. You know, don't listen to that little voice. Do not listen to it because that little voice turns into a loud voice, and you'll be listening to that little voice sitting up on the sofa, curled up, girl crying,
that that part
talking about
with
your woulda, coulda, shouldas,
man, with the blinds closed and the lights
with the
off.
blinds
Okay.
closed, with the wine bottle, just depressed, crying, watching
Yes.
Lifetime.
Speak about it. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
what?
Right.
I'm
That
knowing.
part. That part.
Mhm.
That's that resilience I'm talking about. I remember one time I was getting waxed, right?
Mhm.
And I was talking to the lady, like, and I literally looked up at her and I'm like, so how did you find yourself here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Genuinely asking, like, how did you get here? Because I need to
Mhm.
know if, how I need to be moving, what I need to do, just
Right. Right.
out of some help. She looked at me and she was like, you know what? She was like, honestly, if I can look back at it, all I can say is, she was like, you just haven't ran into the person that you have to run into yet. Like you haven't met the
Mhm.
person that you had to meet yet. She was like, or you
Yeah.
haven't done something that actually clicked for you yet. Like you
Mhm.
still have growing to do. And
Right.
I understood her, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, I'm 35. Like what
Don't matter. It don't
like
matter.
am I naive? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, am I naive? What is wrong?
No.
What I'm missing? Like,
Everybody mind
Lord,
is different. Yes, everybody
right,
mind is different. And like she said, it hasn't clicked for you. And then, like I said, like I feel about this podcast, with you doing this. This is like totally out your comfort zone. So I think this is it. For
right,
you. It fits. It fits. So push
right.
it. Push
Push
it.
it,
You
bruh.
found something. You don't know if it's your thing until you're willing to put everything into it. When you're willing to
See,
sacrifice it all for it, that's your thing.
right,
And
right.
stick to
See,
your thing.
just in case people were wondering, this is what sisterhood look like. Like it's complete inspiration. Like it's
Okay, all the
all
time.
positivity. It's
All the time.
uplifting. Like
Mhm.
just in case anybody was wondering what that shit looked like, it's all genuine.
Exactly. All the time.
So yeah, man, that is, bruh. I love seeing when people do something different. In which I want to
Mhm.
have somebody else on this show, in which she gave me a spark to start this show. So whenever
Mhm.
she gets available, gets a chance, I'm gonna have her on as well. But man, like you saying it, like it's just living day to day and paying attention. Because Lord knows
Mhm.
I was asking for a neon sign. Me,
Mhm.
I might need a sign
You want it
because
flat out of your face.
I might need that. Like
Mhm.
I'm one of them people. Like,
Well, maybe this your
what's
sign,
the
because I'm
matter?
telling you,
Jeez,
everything happens for a reason.
you you dead serious. You so serious on it.
Everything happens for a reason.
So what's the next adventure? Like, what's the next adventure on your plate? If you mind sharing, because some people move in silence. Are you one of those?
Oh,
'Cause I'm one of those.
no. I mean, I move in silence, but I'm always doing more than what I'm saying I'm doing. So I can share, but that's not all I'm doing. So I'm fine with saying
Ha!
that.
With the eyes.
Yeah.
That's not all of that.
That's not all I'm doing. But right now I'm just kind of trying to get into my crafty mode, self teaching myself to sew. So just trying to build my little projects, trying to come up with a little razzle dazzle, a little something something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to put my little mind to work and seeing what pops. And
Right.
I'm also doing a hair care line too as well. So right now I'm focused on growth. Um, just trying to get my oils pushed out there. Rosemary oils, all natural, good for
Yeah.
dandruff, dry scalp, anything. Hair loss, all that. So I'm just pushing the naturalness,
Yes.
all you.
Yeah, bruh. My
Especially with your skin and everything, just taking care of yourself.
Right, man, gotta be big on taking care of yourself. Have
Yes,
to.
got to.
Like, and that's another thing you don't need to wait on either. Like, taking
No,
care of yourself, like, do that now.
you can
Like,
start now at this very second.
yesterday if possible. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
right.
it's who when they
It's
say
never too
leather,
late.
when they say skin is leather, like it's like leather.
Okay, real.
You got one body.
That's all
Keep
you got. You better take care of it.
keep it moist.
Exactly.
You got
Please
one
keep it
body,
moist.
bruh. Please keep it moist.
Please keep it moist.
Bruh.
And from head to toe,
From
your scalp
head to
needs to be
toe.
moist as well.
Have to. Please.
Have to.
Please. That's man. I think that's why we as a community be so serious about that. Before you walk out the door, you look down at everybody, ankles, knees. As soon as the daylight
Right,
hits
trying to make sure.
in, yeah, you
Because
gotta
this is
make
what's going to shine on you. Let me get your skin together.
Go back in the house, redo
Mm-mm.
it.
Lotion.
Re- Lotion. Bruh, yeah, I'm
Baby
definitely
oil, something.
something. All it up,
Hmm.
move it up. And
Yes.
look, if you put too much grease on your daughter hair, use that.
Okay. Take a
Whatever,
little bit off.
whatever. Take a little bit off. Hit the bowl.
Whatever you need to do. Hit the
Hit
knees.
hit the bowl.
Whatever. Just make sure you stay moisturized. We can't be dry nowhere.
Can't be dry nowhere. It ain't good for your health.
Oh, at all.
Lord, so y'all,
Not in
please.
our community.
That's why I'm saying not over here. It's not.
Mm-mm.
It's frowned
Okay, we
upon.
gonna do dry skin. Dry skin is definitely frowned upon. So she don't have lotion at home.
Don't have lotion. Somebody got lotion somewhere.
Somebody.
Somewhere. Lotion esque if you got to. Fuck.
Oil something.
Right, right. Man, just get it done.
Hmm.
Bruh, I so appreciate you coming on this show. I said this thing
No
was gonna be
problem.
like
Anytime.
a few minutes. Like I really appreciate this. I'm thinking I was scared like to go live. We probably could have did it live. We did okay.
We did a good
We
job.
did a damn good. Oh, look, I'm still cursing. We did a really good job.
Yes, we did.
I'm so proud of you, B. And look,
Thank you, my girl. Thank you.
you're
I'm
gonna need
proud
to
of you
put.
for actually doing what you want to do.
I know this
Look at you. This fits you.
crazy. It's crazy, bro. You know this. You know about my whole transition I'm going through. So
Right.
you know this whole thing has been like
Roller
over and
coaster.
over and over. It's been roller coaster for me, but I'm cruising
Hmm.
through that mess, and you see
Exactly.
it. You know what I'm saying? You
Exactly.
know me, so you see
Take
what's
your
up.
time.
Th-
Take your time. There's no
There
rush.
you are.
There's
See
no rush.
again. I'm gonna say this again. Sisterhood. You see how that go? Like
Hmm.
all the time. I mean, you know what I'm
All
saying?
the time.
Uplifting all the time.
Hmm.
With don't dwell in that negative stuff. Like B said, she
Okay.
said it, and she
Don't do
moving.
it.
Like her train is moving. Her
Hmm.
train is always moving. It's always moving.
Always. Always chewing.
Al- Always. So,
Always.
bruh, I'm so glad you came.
No
Um,
problem, my girl. Anytime.
Anytime. Look, I'm gonna ask that. Please shout out your social media if you want people to follow y'all, follow you. Book with B. I'm not messing with y'all. She knows what she's
Hmm.
doing. Locks, hair, eyebrows, any esthetician to the stars. I'm telling you, I'm no joke. When somebody told me that eyebrows are not identical twins, they're sisters, and when you did my brows, and I saw that bitch, you followed like my pattern. It wasn't like
Hmm.
the status of the usual.
You're right. No, no. It was fit your face.
You said you was doing it since high school. I believe you. Yeah,
A long
I,
time, girl. A long
bruh,
time. Long before eyebrows was popping like they popping now.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's bruh. I believe it. I even got on the phone with my homegirl and she was like, "Girl, your eyebrows." I was like, "Bruh,
Yes,
if
I'm
you
gonna
was
add that
down
to my
here,
little. I'm gonna add it. I'm adding it.
y-
After a hairdo, get your
yes,
brows done.
and why not?"
Why not?
She,
Bring the look together. Bring it all together.
bruh, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need to be booking you next week anyway. So I'm
I'm here. Book me, girl.
I'm gonna be texting your phone real soon. But
Okay.
yeah, B, thank you so much.
You're
I'm
welcome, my girl. You're
so
welcome.
so proud of you.
Thank you.
And kiss the baby for me, cause I know he in there. Is he
Oh,
still quiet?
yeah. I told you, Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel do the thing, girl. Every time. Thank you, girl. Shout out Miss Rachel. Yes, every time. Every time.
Oh man, thank you, B, so much. I really
You're
appreciate
welcome, my
you.
girl.
I
No
love you to the
problem.
girl. Love you to the
I
stars.
love you.
I'm sending out all blessings, all ascending prayers to you and to the babies. And do me a favor, if you don't
Hmm.
mind, when I hit ends, stay
Hmm.
on for me while it uploads the whole video so the whole recording could be complete.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to text and call you when it's done.
All right.
All right. Stay on there.
All right.